Hi friends, it's Jason, and today I wanted to talk to you about a series that I finished recently. And if you're looking for a quick, easy sci-fi read that is, it starts off a little slow, but then it picks up, and it's intense, and it's a really good series. And I got some Battlestar Galactica kind of vibes at the beginning of it, and I know there's some influence there. What I'm talking about is a series called the Black Fleet series by Joshua Dalzelle. I hope I'm saying his name right. This series has been out for like a decade, and it got recommended to me when I finished another series on Kindle Unlimited. You know how they recommend at the bottom other series for you to continue on with. Well, this one was there, and it intrigued me. The storyline kind of caught my eye, so I checked it out. Now, I initially said this is a trilogy, but there's actually 9 books in this series. I'm only going to talk about the first one today, the first series. The characters continue on through all 9 books, but each trilogy is its own storyline and arc in the entire 9-book series. So the first series is the Black Fleet series. Starts with a book called Warship, which I'll put these books up on the screen as I'm talking here. And basically this is like the 25th century, and humanity has expanded out into the universe, found a plethora of habitable planets, and found nothing else out there. They've just expanded out into the universe, and they're terraforming, and they're forming new civilizations on all these different planets, and their military ships have basically become cargo haulers. Their military fleet is staffed by people that are it is who you know, and there's not really any military experience. But what happens is one of their worlds gets attacked by an unknown force, and the main character, Jackson Wolf, who is a captain of one of these virtually obsolete military ships, which they're probably 80 to 100 years old, and they're still being used, and they're really run down. They're slow. They don't have a lot of upgraded weaponry because there's never been any need for it, because humanity has just expanded out into the universe and left each other alone. And another thing about Jackson Wolf is he was actually born on Earth, and that is looked down upon in the civilizations that have gone out into the universe, because they want nothing to do with Earth anymore, and Earth wants nothing to do with them. So he's called an Earther, and that is kind of a derogatory term when it comes to described Earthers. And so he has to fight to get into every position that he can get. And it's a really neat series. They come up against something that they're completely and utterly unprepared for. And Wolf is at the forefront of this series. It's a really easy read. It was fun. I ended up reading all 9 books back to back. They're only about 300 pages a book. They're about 250 to 350, and they're really quick reads. They're really interesting. They're enjoyable. I really couldn't put them down, and like I said, I ended up reading them all back to back. And if that sounds like something that might be interest to you, I would definitely check out the Black Fleet series by Joshua Dalzelle. And if you do, I hope you like it. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you think of this series, and I'll see you again next time.